What part of your life works and what part of your life hurts?
And there's a difference in the way people treat you.
Yeah.
It's,
You don't want to put your kids in unsafe place, or your wife, or
if it's fucked up, we'll just blame them. That like I'm getting older, and like no matter what my youth was, I guess I always feel like I wasted it in a way. Like, so
it's a normal question, man. I get asked that a lot. You know, it's like, why?
let's do this.
All right.
We'll do the looking thing. Fuck it.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
We're gonna be here a long time, man.
I mean, you just blinked. Does that count?
I didn't blink. You just blinked.
All right, you won. Whatever. All right. So first deck of cards we're pulling from are these right there.
All right.
So go ahead and just pull one and ask it to me.
All right. Question number 1. Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
I think you do. I think you have that physique of like a muscular person, someone that could probably got into fights a lot when you were younger.
Yeah.
This could be perceiving, so.
A little bit of both. You know, I had a rough childhood growing up, so I had to be that person. I had no choice. Went through a bunch of obstacles, so yeah, I guess you could say that. But now I kind of mellowed out where I'm more, I guess, friendly. Well, I like to meet new people, try new things, make new friends. I'm open to a lot of things now, so. And I also come from a gangster background, you know, family members, friends, myself, you know, so I had to keep that persona for the longest. And now I guess became a thing where, you know, it's time to grow up. You know, you have your kids, you have your family. You want to proceed those goals to make sure that your family's nice and safe. You don't want to put them in a situation where it's dangerous, scary, you know. So it's like, now I like to think more than anything, you know, because my kids, my wife, you know, my friends, I think about a lot of people now. And them being with me or hanging out with me or going out with me anywhere, I don't want to put them in a situation that I will regret later, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sometimes scary because a lot of people tend to know you or they know about you, and then, you know, it's like some people don't like you. So it's like you want to make sure you limit certain things where you don't want to put your kids in unsafe place, or your wife or your friends. So I think a lot now, way more than I used to.
Sounds like
you
it.
know, so yeah, I guess intimidation here and there happens, yes, only when I have to. Other than that, man, hey, we can joke around, drink, and have a great time, you know, so.
Hey,
you know.
that's what it's about, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got here. What subject do you think I thrived in at school? Did I fail any?
I don't know. You look like you did pretty good in school. Probably way better than what I did.
I got the nerd look.
A little bit. But I feel like you like to focus a lot on everything you do, and you concentrate a lot more than what I would ever do. So, did you have a subject there or anything in school that you...
I was class clown in school, so I didn't take it serious until it clicked to me that I might not graduate. And then I decided to focus. I don't think I really had a strong subject. My grades were D's and F's, but that was due to being interested in just like, when I got home, go out, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to go play with my friends. I wanted to go skate. I wanted to do a bunch of stuff. So I never had homework. I never had write-ups that happened to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Like, about 11th grade is when I was like, oh shit, I might not graduate school. That sounds kind of embarrassing. So I got myself together and did what I needed to do. And I don't think school was necessarily hard. Like,
Yeah.
I later on went to community college, got 2 associate degrees, and you know, school was simple, but it was just more of the being an immature kid, you know, wanting to have fun more than focus on school. So I wouldn't say I had a really good subject. I probably did bad in most until I tried, and then I did enough just to get by pretty much.
Man,
All right.
you
Your
sound
turn?
like me. Same one, right?
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
do 3 out of here.
All right, wild card. Think of your favorite childhood TV show of all time. On the count of 3, say it out loud. Both players.
Oh shit. Favorite TV show as a kid? There's different stages though.
I know, it didn't specify, so. But yeah, I got one in mind that you'll probably know about, but probably won't think of that one right now.
I'm trying to, like, my mind's racing. I'm trying to choose one real quick.
All right, take your time.
All right, fuck it. I got
Ready?
one. All right,
1, 2, 3. Wonder Years.
Oh, did it say cartoon or just show?
It didn't say, it just said, I think it just said TV show. Childhood TV show.
Oh shit.
Well, it's still, I count it. It's all good.
Wonder Years. That was a good show.
Yeah.
And followed by Boy Meets World.
Pretty much. Yeah, we grew up with that. Wonder why we just grew up with that. It was just a thing that I guess attracted a lot of young kids, and you know, everybody had a little crush.
Topanga.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities with, you know, Wonder Years, you know, Boy Meets World. To this day, it's still going on. But
Oh yeah.
you know, yeah, that was our thing. Just because it
Well, Boy Meets World had the Thank God It's Friday, TGIF.
Yeah.
So kind of like Nickelodeon had that Snick or something with
Yeah.
all that and Keenan and Kel.
Oh, yeah.
And so
yeah.
it's kind of like a program to be around the TV at those times.
Yeah, I think everybody just has similarities to those shows. You know, it's just more like, man, I was that kid, or I did that one day in school. You know, it was never like you never felt weird. You always felt something that you had in common with that kid in that show. So,
Yeah.
and I think that's what attracted a lot of, I guess you want to say, little kids, because they wanted to be there one day. You know, and some, I guess, kids just don't know how to talk to their parents. So at least through a show, they get some type of advice or whatever, you know, and they'll put it to the test, since some kids can't be open like others, you know. So I think that's what I learned from it, mostly watching that, you know, because so.
All right. What complaint do you think I hear the most?
Man, people even complain? Why don't you come out more to shoot more? Or why don't you come out and hang out with us more? I don't know. What is your biggest complaint that you get? I'm sure it's nothing too crazy.
I mean, being older, I don't hear too much more complaints. I do hear, you know, about coming out more, but
Yeah.
I have a subconscious thing that if people are complaining, like, to themselves, it's probably about my size, I figure. There's a lot of hate that goes towards, you know, people's size. So.
Yeah.
But I don't really hear much. People don't say much, so.
Man, that should be like the least thing to worry about, size-wise. You know,
It's one of those things that 8 years ago, I did lose hella weight, and I got to see, like, the lifestyle of
Yeah.
being that way. And there's a difference in the way people treat you.
Yeah.
There's a subreddit where people were talking about it, and it was like very relatable to know that like a lot of people also see this, but people are nicer to you when you're smaller, and they do act different. Because I'm like a very nice, and I'm like very interested in people, but people reflect that more when you're smaller than when like a big guy that's trying to like come off nice, you know. It's like, oh, you're trying to make a move on me, you know. You're just a creep. Oh.
We're definitely going into the water. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Me myself, I was a big kid when I was smaller, you know, and but yeah, you're right. You do get picked on a lot more, teased and all that, you know, but at the same time, it took me a while to embrace it, where it was like, okay, it's like, yeah, I'm the biggest kid, but then what can I do about it? You know, there's nothing I can do about it. My mom loves to make me a lot of food. I love to eat, you know, but for me, it was just more important about me being happy. You know, I grew up, you know, having to deal with a lot of crap, you know, as a kid, but I noticed that I wasn't being myself anymore just because of everything I was going through. You know, I was having, you know, people constantly picking on me, you know, hitting me, until finally I just said enough was enough, and my size helped me get through it. You know what I mean? I'm over here, oh shit, we're definitely going under.
We flooded.
Definitely going underwater. Next thing you know, we're going in. Holy shit, we should have just got in the boat, man.
My foot's covered.
My feet are up on the table, fuck that. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. Back to normal. We're good. Yeah. I mean, but all jokes aside, yes. My size helped me, you know, got through it. And I don't know. I guess I just decided to use that strength of my size and push it to a whole other level where I just started, you know, working out more, getting fit. I was doing soccer a lot, so I don't know. I guess somehow I ended up just losing weight, got in shape, became a big-time athlete, you know. But I mean, but still, once in a while, you know, you hear the teases. You know, it never goes away. You know, you'll hear it once in a while. You'll go through like a picture album, and it's like, hey, remember when I used to call you this? And I'm like, yeah, I remember. I remember. You know, but what people don't understand is at a young age how much that hurts. You know what I mean? And that's the part that sucks, because you know, you don't know how much of a damage you can do to a kid being teased for that long. You know, and I guess that's one of the things that pushed me to try to do a change for myself, because it was just more like I was tired of being hurt. You know, I was already being hurt from hearing crap at home, and you add that at school, you're like, you don't catch a break. You know what I mean? So for me, it was just being hurt constantly, where I was like, I need to do something about this. You know, I need to figure something out, because it's like I hate my life right now. And for a kid to feel that way, it's just like one of those things where it's just, you know, you don't know how to talk to your parents about it. You don't know what to say to them, because you're just a damn kid. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, so I guess that's why you see me constantly trying to train and stay and be a better person. I talk to my kids about it all the time, like, hey, I don't want you teasing anybody. I don't care the big, small, whatever. Don't tease anybody. because you don't like it, right? You don't know what that feels like, so don't do it, okay? But of course, you hear it either way, So, all right, I'm up.
Yep.
Oh snap! Let's
Does everything
see.
look good again?
Yeah, I just did everything.
All right.
All right. What's the first thing you notice about me?
So the first time we met was in the Richmond. Well, that was the only other time we met.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just thought you seemed nice. You seemed cool. You like interacted with everybody. You didn't come with a tough persona or anything. You just was welcoming and generally nice to everyone on site. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm not that dude anymore. So I remember I saw you. At first, I was like scamming around. I was like, who do I not know here? And I remember I went to go take a couple of shots. We had gone to the bottom underneath the deck that was there. Came up, and I seen you were more like to the side by yourself, and I was like, is he in our group too? That's why I wanted to go introduce myself. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? It's like, what's your name? It's like, oh, it's Justin. I was like, were you shot? He's like, yeah, I got a couple of shots early. I was like, all right, man. It's like, man, we got to shoot some more. It's like,
Yeah, you were trying to involve me. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, go in there. Who cares? It's like, just have fun. I don't know. I've always been that person. Even when it came down to parties too, it's just like, I don't like people being by themselves, out in the cuts, being a loner or anything. I like to get everybody involved. I was like, come on. If you don't want to go over there with them, then you're gonna hang out with me. Come on, we're gonna have a good time. I don't care. Let's go shoot. Let's go either party, whatever. It's just, I've never liked seeing anybody be on their own or have anybody getting them involved just because I've been there. I've always, like I'm saying, all these questions, I have a little part in it just because I was that kid, that nobody wanted to include me in anything. So I was just like, man. But if I had a friend that was just like, dude, come on, let's go, let's do it. I think it would have pushed me to be more open with others and be like getting involved more, and that's just how I try to be now. It's like, try to get everybody involved, everybody included in something, it's just makes it that much fun,
For sure.
And then you get to meet new people, so I guess, yeah. When I saw it, I was like, I bet you this dude has like the best shots at everybody out here right now, and I'm barely getting to meet him right now. And then I saw some of your shots, I was like, holy shit.
I'm just a shy person.
You see, and those are the barriers I like to break down. It's like, if you're shy, I'm gonna try as hard as I can and get you comfortable. Like, come on. Oh, you don't want to do that? I don't care. Come on. You might have fun. Come on, let's do it. I don't care. It's just part of me getting you involved. And I'm like that with everybody. Even with my kids, my wife, my friends. I don't care who you are. One way or the other, you're getting involved and we're going to have a good time. Because that's all I care about. Everybody having a good time. The moment I start seeing negative stuff, I'm like, all right, just go. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. We're having a good time. Don't mess up the good time. Just enjoy it, It's like, but yeah,
that's dope. I mean, that's how people should be.
Exactly. It's like, don't get me wrong. It's like, if I don't see, people having a good time and other people just messing it up for others, you will see a bad side. But that's just not because I want to be a jerk or anything. It's more like, I don't like having that around my circle. It's just, I don't like seeing people upset or fighting or, it's like, because I used to be a fighter and, I only fought out of anger. It was never to like make me feel good about myself or anything, and I guess just seeing other people happy, I don't know, makes me feel a certain way where I'm just like, this is dope, man. this is a cool ass person. I don't know why nobody's hanging out over here with this dude or this girl, whatever. You know, and I enjoy seeing everybody else's happiness. Is one of the main things that really inspired me to continue doing what I do. From photography to talking to hanging out, you know. I will continue to bug you. As you can tell, I kept bugging you. I kept hitting you like, yo, when are we gonna do something, man? Because, you know, it's just like, hey, when I met you and I got to know a little bit about you, I was like, this just seems like a cool cat, man. It's like, I need to bring him out. I need to do something, you know, so, yeah.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. And that's the last one out of these.
All right. Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. Last
do
one.
it.
Do you think I fall in love easily? Why or why not?
Probably, but not like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, you fall in love, I guess, with the people you get to know, which is a normal thing, you know? And that's a good thing. You look like you got a big heart. So it's like, I guess, when people don't know you, maybe not see that, but when they get to know you and getting to know, not even a lot of you, just a little bit, I can tell that you can fall in love with people, your friends, you know, mostly. So it's like, yeah, I do think you fall in love easy with people. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I try, like, I'm okay with like smaller groups of people because I'm more intimate with my friends. I'm like, I'd rather know everyone really closely and know the type of person they are and be there when they need help. And I'm usually in everyone's DMs if they're like posting sad stuff, trying to check up on everybody and stuff. So I agree.
And that's normal. We all do that. You know, it's like, for some of us it's easy, for some of us it ain't. You know, because I think we like to read people, you know. And I'm pretty sure you see a lot of positive things on many. So, shit, now we're in the water. These waves are like, all right, guys, it's that time. We're definitely going in.
All right, take your word for it. If it's fucked up, we'll just blame Ramon.
It's like, whatever.
All right, what was the last one? Do you think I fall in love easily?
Yeah.
All right, and that was level 1. So it is your turn, and we're in the middle now.
We're in the middle?
Yep.
All right.
So these get a little harder sometimes.
A little harder, huh? All right. Oh, man. You ain't joking. All right. Question is, what part of your life works and what part of your life hurts?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Came out strong right there.
We're going there already. What part of my life works and what part of my life hurts?
Yeah.
All right. What part of my life works? I mean, I don't complain too much. I think I'm content with my life. I've been in a relationship for the last 7 years. That works. I just got a job about 2 years ago that actually is in my field of interest and stuff. So, you know, and in school I played dumb. So it happens that I'm not as dumb as I played, but and it kind of worked in my favor later in life. So I got a good job, got, you know, me and my girlfriend's happy, got a roof over my head and everything. So I'd say my life is pretty good. The part that hurts, I don't like getting older. I hate just knowing that, like, I'm getting older and, like, no matter what my youth was, I guess I always feel like I wasted it in a way. Like, man, I should have did that when I was younger. I should have did that when I was younger.
Ain't that the truth?
And it's just like, now I'm like, oh, am I too old to do that? Or, man, you know, it's just, I guess I'm like, stay a kid at heart and miss all that, all those times. So I guess it just hurts realizing that,
Yeah.
you know, when we were kids and we looked at this age as like old people already, and now we're that age, and it's like, damn, I am that old person now. Like, I don't understand the trends these days, the hip words and all that shit now. So
Yeah.
I guess that would be the part that hurts. And then having to deal with Ramon.
You know, hey, it's crazy though, but you see these older folks nowadays, now they're starting to act like kids. You know what I mean? They're enjoying life. So, hey, you never know. The older you get, the more you might enjoy it.
Possibly.
So, it could go either way, you know. You just got to have a positive mind at all times. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because, shoot, I feel better than what I felt when I was younger. You know, so you never know. Things can just get better for you. But you just gotta keep a positive mind, man.
That's true. All right, that's what I hit you with.
Oh man.
It's lighthearted. What's been your happiest memory this past year?
My happiest memory this past year.
You better choose the right one. Just get your wife watches.
This past year. Man, I have a bunch of them. That's the thing. I get happy with like the most intimate of things, like, you know, my son's, you know, karate class, my daughter, you know, doing great at school, us working on having another child. I mean, all these little things, I want to put them into one, but it's just so difficult to even do so, just because they all have a unique, I guess, significance to me.
Just being a father.
It's just being a father, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess that's like the main thing for me. I've always been a family guy, you know, and I love my family. I try to improve every day just to, you know, keep them happy, you know, and the happy they are, the happier it makes me. So as long as they're good, I'm good. And those are like my main happiest of my life, just because it's things that I'm never gonna forget, things that I really enjoy doing, you know. But yeah, I guess you could say just being a father in general is the highlight of the year, mostly.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
it's good to hear, man.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it, man. You know, it's like one day when you see my kids, you'll be like, got a character there, got another character there. Now I know what you mean. But yeah, it's fun. It's been a fun ride. So there's times where it gets stressful, but there's still my happiness regardless of what it is, you know. So it improves me as a man. So I'm good with that.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Oh snap.
Oh, snap.
It's another wild card.
Oh, shit. I hate some of these.
Ah, great. All right, create a secret handshake.
Create a secret handshake.
Let's see. What can we do?
I do always like the ones that go like this and they come back.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So we can start like that, but then it has to do something from here.
We can backhand. Yeah.
All right.
That work? You like that?
It's secret. Don't.
Hey, you can't be telling everybody, man. For those of you watching, don't take that either.
All right. So we got this. So
Here, here, here.
And There we go.
Official, baby.
All right, now we
I
gotta
always
remember
get the wild card.
All right, this could be a tough one.
All right.
Are you lying to yourself about anything?
I don't know. At times I feel like I do. Man, that's a hard one. You know, I guess you could say, yeah, I feel like that at times. I don't know if I am lying to myself, but I do feel like that at times, just because there be some things that don't be lining up well for me. You feel like, or you assume that things are supposed to be going some type of way for you, but they're not. Then you're not sure if that's the route you should be going. And then later on, you kind of steer away and find a little path where you're like, all right, I'm okay with that. But then you go back to level one again and start all over. Like,
I think Ramon had a similar answer about taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, pretty much, you know, but I don't know if I would really call it lying to myself. I think it's just more me trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm the type of person that I wouldn't follow through with something if I knew that it wasn't right, or if I knew that that's not the way I should be going, because then I don't want to regret things later. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've made mistakes where I'm like, damn. But it was more like for me to figure out, is that what you really want? You know, kind of giving myself a, look, go that way, check it out, and figure out if that's what you really want. If not, then go back and start all over from scratch and continue to work on what you already have.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've done that a lot of times. Sometimes it's gone well for me, sometimes it's gone bad for me. One thing I don't like doing is lying to myself. I like to face reality as it comes. Even if it hurts, even if it's difficult, I like to just go straight on with it until I figure out, you know, my life, that's how I want it. But I wouldn't say I'm lying to myself about anything yet. And if I am, shit, I still need to figure that one out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that. I can feel that. It's always good to like try things and commit, and then if it doesn't work out, then you know, find out in the long run.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, your card.
Let's see. All right, all right. Uh-oh. Your mom don't see this, right? All right, what is the last thing you lied to your mother about?
Oh shit. Trying to think. Like, it's not that I'm scared to say anything. It's just me and my mom have like a raw relationship. Like, you know, we just keep it real with each other. My mom will. Anytime I tell my mom something, she'll like, "You fucking idiot." Like, thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. But I don't think it would be like anything that's like jaw-dropping or anything.
Yeah.
It'd probably be something simple, or you know, maybe not being in a good mood, but saying I was, or something like that. You know. I wish there was a revealing answer, but no, I keep it pretty honest though. I try not to lie to people. All right, the last one out of this.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Oh fuck, it's a wild card. Both players write an embarrassing fun fact about themselves. Play a game of rock, paper, scissors, and loser must reveal.
All right. We have like a little notepad here.
Let's see, there should be paper. An embarrassing fact.
Man, this is a hard one over here.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Fuck. I'm trying to think.
I got one.
You got one?
I got one. I know I got plenty more, but I'll stick to this one for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really say this one to anybody, so.
Well, now I want you to lose. I want to hear that. I feel like I'm like an open book majority of the time, so I don't really know of any deep, dark secrets. But
All right.
all right, ready? So on boom, right? Rock, paper, scissors, boom.
All right.
I know some people go on 3, some
Yeah.
go on boom. So boom.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, boom.
All right.
So you want to hand me your paper?
You want to read it or you want me to read it?
I'll read it.
All right.
Shaving my legs for soccer.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That's the common thing, but in reality,
This
though,
is still in focus after I did that.
in reality, it became a normal thing for me too. Where
Soccer?
even now, I still continue to do it. See,
Aerodynamic.
I used to that plus I used to always have like injured ankles, so they will tape my ankles every time. So
shit
when they come off, hairs will be coming off with it. So my legs started getting patchy. So that was patches left and right. I was like, man, I might as well just shave the whole damn thing. So yeah, yes, that's one of my embarrassing things, but I learned to live with it. Not many know. Everybody just thinks I'm pretty hairless, but I shave my legs.
Nobody knows.
Not everybody knows. So whoever's watching this, don't judge me.
I love it.
All right.
All right, we're on the 3s.
That's how.
This side. I was like, hold on. 3s. No, what? 2, 3s. All right, so it's your turn.
My turn? Alright. Oh. Now we're getting intimate. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Why do you think we met?
Because we both do photography. I guess they want like this intellectual, like, I'm a Gemini, you're something. The moon.
Oh man.
But I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm a nihilist, but something like, I don't personally believe life has a meaning. I think we're all just living, and there's rules are made up by humans that are the same as me and you and all this and that. So I don't know if there's like a deeper reason why we necessarily met.
Oh, all you had to say is we met to take pictures. That was the reason. Yeah. I mean, no, you're right. You know, I look at it like that as well. But I mean, I don't know. Something just,
I mean, I'm
just
glad we
happened,
met.
you know?
Yeah,
We
like,
just locked eyes and it went from there.
you slid in my DMs.
And then it bloomed from there. It was meant to be. And look at us now.
We're on the beach together.
Yeah, there you go. All we need is just a candle and a meal. We're good. Now, I mean, hey, I just think that friendship always happens in mysterious ways. You know, either way, in a place where you don't want to be or in a place where you're at, it just happens.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it was just meant for us to meet and just be friends, bro. I mean,
simple as that.
as photographers, you know, and now building this content here, I mean, hey, it was meant to be. Now we have secret handshakes, bro.
Oh, we do.
That's how it works. You know?
All right. When in this game did you feel most connected to me?
Probably when we were getting wet together.
It's like being in the bath with each
I
other.
know, we were just like in a big bathtub, just with all this water coming in. And
You should have shaved your legs for me.
I know. I knew it. I knew it was coming. No, I actually, you know what? Honestly, I think I just felt more connected when we were touching waters together over here. No, I want to say when we got to level 2, you know, you got to open up a little bit, you know, and I know that's not easy for many, you know, so I have a lot of respect for people that are okay sharing a little about themselves, especially about their personal life, you know, and when I see that and I hear that, I'm happy to open up myself to those as well. So, you know, yeah, I guess you could say when we got to level 2, yeah.
I feel like those are the most difficult. I don't think 3 is as difficult.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the wrapping it up and like confining our friendship type thing.
Yeah.
But I think the second level is the most intimate.
Yeah. So yeah. I guess level 2.
I mean, we started off by looking into each other's eyes.
I know,
mean,
that was
pretty
cute.
deep.
That was real cute. I was like, oh my God. All right. What am I most qualified to give advice about? Shaving my legs. Put on the shaving cream.
Like, what type of razors do you recommend?
See, man, this is why I don't speak on it, man.
All right, but jokes aside, all right. I mean, if I go surface level, I think you're Mr. Black and White. So I like your perspective on things. I like your style of the photography.
Thank you.
And
Thank
so, you know, I'm always intrigued by. We're in a circle of a lot of creative people, and you know, I love seeing everyone's twist on things, and you have a style that is different than everyone else's. So, you know you can most speak on that.
Yes, sir.
And then you're very family oriented, like
Try to be, man.
and so yeah, I mean, at this point I feel like I could talk to you about a lot of things. You know, it's a lot more easier to know that you're a good person, you know, you mean well, you try to include everybody, so I wouldn't limit it to anything specific, but
Hope you're including the shaving in there too.
yeah, I'll ask you on DMs about the shaving.
At our own time. We gotta have a handshake for that too. Oh man.
Based on what you learned about me, does my social media accurately reflect who I am? Why or why not?
From what I learned from doing this,
Yeah, I guess so.
A little bit. A little bit. I feel like you have two different personas with it. The person I know here, and from what I've learned from you today, it's a little different from your creative side on your social media. Well, at least from what I have. I don't follow you on everything else that you got, but at least
I
from...
only have Instagram, so.
Yeah, so I mean, I see the creativity on there where it's like, you feel like that's your world of like, of unlimited things that you can do, create, and you know, make up and stuff. But this right here is way different than all that. This is like the real you of like who you are as a person, as a friend, boyfriend, you know, son. Is way different from that, you know, because that's a whole fantasy world that we create. You know, a picture that we try to paint for others.
Yeah.
And when you have, like you said, we all have our unique ways. So it's a little different, but at least I get to see that creativeness of you, of who you are as well as a creator in photography, you know. So it has a little, that's why I say it's a little bit of both, you know, because the way you see things shows me how you think about things. So it's like, yeah, you're a very creative person, you know, but also you're a very loving person and you love what you do. So, yeah, it all goes in hand together. Yeah, we're all unique in a different way. Yeah.
I feel it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see what
it's
we
our
got.
our last ones.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What about me is the hardest for you to understand? Why do you say?
Mr. Aerodynamic over here. The hardest to understand. Like I kind of understand this, but I guess like, all right, I'll just say it. It'll make sense when I say it.
Go for it.
I'm not, this is not aimed towards you specifically, but it's, I guess the idea of like gangs. And I understand when family and friends, and they're the ones who are there for you and they back you up and stuff. But I guess like when it surface level of like colors and north and south and you know, stuff like that, I guess has always been kind of like, don't get it, but you know, worry about what colors I wear too often and stuff. So
it's a normal question, man. I get asked that a lot. You know, it's like, why? Why do you guys do that? You know, growing up, we always had gangs involved in our family, and believe it or not, most of them were from our rivalries. You know, growing up to defend a certain color as a kid is something we used to stick by. Then it becomes a thing where your friends get involved, you know. But mind you, those are not the only factors. There was more on my side, on my brother's side. We kind of lost intact with our family, you know, and the people who we hung out with were mostly gang members, you know, and it became a thing of like, hey man, come hang out with us. Hung out, hey man, let's go out and drink. We'll drink. So we were constantly hanging out with them almost every day. Sometimes we wouldn't even go to school and just to go hang out. And then it built the thing, it's like, you know what, man, you might as well just join us. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, when you don't have that guidance from anybody that actually wants to see a better path for you, sometimes you do end up following, you know? Was it something that I wanted to do? No. I've always been the type that I wanted to be my own leader. But instead, it felt good being around these folks. I guess just the feeling of what it felt to be around a family, because we did everything for one another. I needed money, they'll give me a couple bucks. I needed a job, hey, here, go sell this, you know? So I was constantly out there doing something, you know, and I guess fall in love with, I guess, family that I had. It was one of those things that I became loyal to mostly. And I stuck by that. It's something that I used to enjoy doing. I'm not gonna say I enjoy doing because I don't do that anymore, but used to enjoy. You know, I still see some of the guys here and there. Still show them love and stuff, but I don't hang out like I used to, because now I got my own family, my own little crew, you know. But when it came down to the north side, south side, it's kind of difficult to explain that one.
I figured.
You know,
I'm sure there's a deep history.
Yeah, there is. You know, and it's a Latin life away in a way, I guess you could say. Most of us grow into it, into believing that what we're doing is right. Just how they grow up to believing what they're doing is right. Yeah. And we just like to defend. This is why we're known as little soldiers. You know, we just learn to defend whatever we're told to do. You know, but yeah, there's a lot more to it. You know, but at least on my end, it was just more like I enjoyed being with who I was with. Got suckered into believing that what I was doing was right and joining in. You know, and yeah, I had a whole history of being around gangs. You know, so yeah, I think that's like the only explanation I could have for that. But it's always going to be a bit of a mystery with that one, just because there's a lot more to it. You know, and nowadays you don't see people peer pressuring others to get involved with stuff like that. You know, if you do it nowadays, that's because that's what you really want. But back then it was just a little different. You know,
I think like an absence of family, parents,
yeah,
all that type of stuff. You know, you get it where you find it type of thing.
Yeah, you know, it's like, and for me that was my family. You know, we used to love being out there. Shoot, I don't have a home to stay at. It's cool, man. Come crash on my couch. It's all good. You know? So it's like I wasn't losing anything. I didn't have much. I had a bad, relationship with my father and my mother. So I went my own way. Tried to find my own path. And that's where I ended up, you know? Getting into trouble. Building my own reputation of fighting. You know? Same thing for my brother. You know? But we also did lose a lot of people. A lot of close friends, family, you know, and those are the things that we live with. Something that still haunts us, you know, I'm pretty sure. And it sucks because at times you feel guilty. Well, not at times actually, most of the time. So we have to learn how to put up a guard of like, you know, this is you now, put that to the side for right now. You know, it's like try not to let your past already define who you are now. You know, because sometimes that will drag you back. You know, and
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's a difficult topic to talk about.
Hey, I respect it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and then so it's my turn, right?
Yes,
the last
sir.
card. Oh fuck! Not a wild card.
Oh shit. Create another handshake.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I should pass this to Ramon to do it for you. It says give your partner a compliment you don't think they hear enough.
Oh snap. I gotta give one to you?
No, it's me to you.
Me too.
You have the smoothest legs out of every guy I know.
How did I know that was coming? I already knew that was coming. Yeah, I don't hear that a lot. Thank you. I put baby oil on it, you know, so it's like stay nice and smooth. Oh man, I gotta give one back to you too.
You don't have to, no.
But you would love to hear one.
Compliment me.
Oh man, yeah, the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen.
I hear that all the time, though.
Ah man. Let me see. I was gonna say I love seeing you while you're wet.
All right, that's a first.
All right, there you go.
All right, let's do the secret handshake.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for doing this.
Of course, man.
It was fun,
Anytime.
man.
We gotta do it again.
For sure.
Gotta definitely do it again. This is a fun experience.
Yeah.